Hello. Welcome to the Beast Camp podcast. Thank you guys for sharing, for giving us feedback, and listening. So, we are starting this new podcast series called Krump and Life. So, basically, this is about the stuff that I learned in Krump and in life and how they work together, how something I learned in Krump helped me out in life, and how something I learned in life helped me out in Krump, because I believe they are all connected, yeah? So, let's just start right away. Today's topic is about posture. So, two things about posture. One is it helps you get out of the dead zone. If you don't know what the dead zone is, take class. Take Todd Isaac's class, take Miho's class. Just take class and ask the teacher what is the dead zone. But basically, the dead zone is standing straight up and you don't have this Krump posture. If you don't know the basic Krump posture, take class. Yeah, so yeah, it gets you out of the dead zone. And the reason why it's called the dead zone is because everything you do is dead. All of the basics that you do, all of the character, all of the material is just dead. It doesn't have life in it, because each thing you do, like Krump or popping or anything, even sports, has a certain posture, right? You do not want to stand straight up when you are playing basketball, because you will get your ball stolen. So that is one thing, that posture helps you get out of the dead zone. It helps you find ways to find angles for your dancing, whether you're getting off or doing material. That's one. Two, I kind of touched upon it, which is it helps you with character. So character, think about it. If my posture is kind of slouching, super extreme, or droopy, right, then it already gives me the character of like I'm about to be grimy, or I'm about to have like a crazy groove, or I'm just in the buck zone. But if my posture is more upright, then it looks like, I have a flashy type of character, or I'm confident, right? So you could even include those postures within your character moments. So character moments, again, take class, but yeah, you can have a character moment within your round. So after an arm swing, maybe you'll have like this Superman pose where your arms are on the side of your body, and it just looks like you just arrived like Superman. And that speaks volumes, because posture is such a big tool to your body language, and not just in Krump and with your characters. So think about that, right? Like, you could change your posture from your body, from your legs, from your head. So think about that. But yeah, just like what I said, it influences what people perceive you as with your posture. So that is where the Krump side comes in. But now with life, this was something I was super inspired by listening to one of my favorite podcasts. If you guys don't know him, his name is Jim Quick. Jim and then Kwik. He has really short podcasts with scientific stuff about how to help you learn faster, how to help you have better mental capacity. And yeah, he just inspired me a lot to even do these short little podcasts. So yeah, he had a guest over, and he was talking about how your body can influence the brain, right? And we talk about that a lot, or you see it floating around this idea that motion creates emotion, right? So sometimes we think, oh, I don't feel it, then I don't feel like dancing. But you can trick your body, or you can just let your body help your mood, or help your brain get into that mode that you want to get into. So I really like that simple gem, but we just need to be aware of it, that your body can really create emotion, not just, okay, I'm feeling this certain way and now I can dance a certain way. But maybe you don't. Maybe your mode is lazy. Maybe your mood is lazy. So if you want to battle that within yourself, remember, motion creates emotion. So like get up, right? That's a posture already. Get up, stretch, or get up, and this is where the second example, which is from Amy Cuddy, Cuddy. She has an amazing TED Talk, which just look up her name and body language, which she talks about power posing. So power posing is basically one of those poses that I told you how Superman, has that his arms on his side or your arms wide open. That's why I love doing the Conor McGregor pose, to where like he kisses his hands and just like opens his arms really wide, right? So yeah, that's something just so iconic, right? Same thing with Bruce Lee, like when he has that martial arts stance. It's big, it's wide, it's just captivating, right? So we can do these things even before you do something scary, like you do something even before a battle. So this is a gem that I'm giving you guys for free that I do a lot, and I've been doing this for years, which is one reason why I won EBS or have been doing battles left and right. Is yeah, before a battle, I would stand in a power pose instead of, sitting there hunched over, right? Because we have to think about that too, is we're talking about the positive body postures, but there's also the negative body postures to where you're hunched over, right? And think about it, the most time when you're hunched over is when you look at your phone. So really think about that. When you're hunched over looking at your phone, remember, motion creates emotion. So that posture of us being slouched over really dictates a depressed and a sad posture, right? If someone walks in with this slouch into the room, you're like, yo, are you okay? But we majority sit like that with our phones, right? So be careful. And leading to that is the last application, or just the last thing I want to share, is with Jordan Peterson. As you guys know, I love Jordan Peterson. Shout out to Mike, my best friend Mike, for telling me about the book. And the first chapter, he talks about lobsters. And I was like, whoa, this is weird. But he talks about how lobsters, in an evolutionary standpoint, lobsters date way back to our lineage and all that. But it's just interesting how when a lobster gets defeated, it shrivels up, it curls back. And, once you get defeated, your body, because you're in that mindset as well, right? Motion creates emotion. You're in that mindset and your body is staying stuck there. You're going to keep losing. I keep telling people winning is a habit and losing is a habit. And scientists did this research to where they injected serotonin to these lobsters, and then they got big again. Like, they got their posture and they were ready to fight again. And if you guys don't know, serotonin is such a big important chemical for the brain and for the body, for motivation, for happiness, and all that. So again, you can create your own serotonin just by creating and fixing your posture, by sitting up straight, by standing taller, by having your shoulders wide, having your head up, right? Most of the time we're so used to, and I'm guilty of it, that I have my head down because I'm just so used to looking at my phone. Or even when we're talking to people, be mindful of your body posture, right? Because that already speaks so much volumes. So when I was learning these things, I was applying it in Krump and was like, wow, like that's why certain people like Crush, you know what I mean? Of course, Todd Eyes, Miho, is so dominant without needing to do much. And even Ugly Fate, he has such a great posture and rapture, right? They just know how to expand and know when to expand. So I was like, wow, it's crazy how that communicates with us without even us knowing. And yeah, you feel some type of way from watching them dance. Now think about that with your life, right? And think about what you are communicating with people on and off of the dance floor. So remember, posture, be aware of it, because you're either doing it in a good way or you are doing it in a bad way, inside or outside of the dance floor. Thank you guys for listening. This was a very quick podcast, but I enjoyed it because I love talking about how life and Krump really intertwines. And yeah, research, listen to those podcasts, read their books that I mentioned: Jim Quick, Amy Cuddy, Jordan Peterson. That's amazing. And yeah, the more you learn in life, the more you can learn in Krump, and vice versa. The more you learn in Krump, the more you learn in life. So until next time, see you guys. Be safe, be happy, and most of all, be bug. Peace.